Hi everyone, and welcome back to Final Fantasy VII. So we have a green and a blue chocobo now, and so now what we need to do is we need to get them to perform acts of incest. Yeah, I don't think that's what they were intending when they made this game, but that's how it turned out. So what I need to do is, first of all, let's feed them 10 Silka screens each. 1 second. Okay. So let's make you happy. Well, not so much making them happy, but well, it does make them happy, but it makes them stronger. Feed. Silka screens. Yep. So we need the blue. Oh, we'll do the green first. Okay. 10. Yep. Yeah. Okay, let's do it again. But this time to the blue one. Make him a happy little choco. But most importantly, to get them good at races. Interesting how the colour of the chocobo also affects their legs. Never really thought much about that before. Okay, so I need to get them to do a bunch of races to get them to rank A, I believe. Okay, yeah, rank A. Just checking my notes. But I also need. Turns out I got one too few carob nuts, so I'm gonna go over to the Bone Village area. And do I have a character that can steal right now? Materia. No, I haven't got anyone with steel on. I do need steel though. So, oh yeah, because I set up their materia just for the sake of getting hit and bringing up their limit breaks. That's fine. Where is steel? Has anyone got? Someone got steel on? Oh, there it is. Oh, mug as it is now. Okay. Get us that carob nut. Okay, let's just run. Don't think there's much point in fighting this guy. It takes too long to kill and it gives hardly anything. Plus getting that one kill towards the limit. Well, no, only Cloud would get the kill towards his limit. Items, just a... Yep, carob nut, okay. So, with that, It's time to go to the gold saucer. I would also like to, aside from just the limits, I would also like to... where am I? Aside from just the limits, I would also like to work on the actual like things inside the gold saucer, namely getting the GP. Which means got the gold saucer and spending a whole lot of money, which I have nearly just under 300,000. I think that's Johnny there on the bottom, down there, just by those stairs. Looks like Johnny. Okay, but we also need a few thousand GP. So this is going to take a bit of time. I need to keep going like in and out of this place till that guy appears. You can see the house at the top. Oh, he's not appearing. Why is he not appearing? I know it's based on chance. Oh, there he is. Very sneaky. Yeah. Now, unfortunately, you can only do 100 at a time. Alright then. So if we want to max out on as much GP as possible, we have to do this over and over and over again. I don't know exactly how much GP I need. I'm thinking to buy all the things in the Wonder Square, because I am not doing the mini games. I'd much rather do this. Okay, it didn't take too long that time. I will probably be spending 5 at this save point though. The cost of 5 GP for the save point is quite dynamic in a way, because when you think about it, the value of it decreases. Because before you get the lifetime pass, what happens is that save point effectively becomes like it saves you buying another ticket. But now that I've got the lifetime pass, it doesn't save me buying another ticket at all. It basically is just a faster way to save, rather than leaving the place and going to the world map and then coming back again. And I think it's worth 5 GP to save that much time. Especially worth 5 GP when you can get 100 GP from this guy at this rate. taking him a while to come back. Oh, there you are. I wonder what the chances are of his appearance. You're so far in the distance as well. You can't make out what he looks like. I mean, look at Cloud's arm from this distance. It's just 2 pixels. Yeah, I'll tell you, the PS1 version compared to the PC version. On the PC version, everything's so much smoother. I feel like there's something about PC graphics compared to like console graphics. I feel like there's a different style to it. Like you can have games like this where you can have a really high resolution on PC as compared to the amount of polygons. So like in the PC version, all the polygons are crystal clear. Like the edges between them are very sharp, I guess. Okay, there you are again. I'm about 500 GP or so, I think, now. Okay, before I come back here, I'm going to have a look at the Wonder Square to see what there is to buy there. How much more can I afford? So it's 10,000 for 100. So I can afford 2,400. I might leave it till a bit later actually to get more and maybe sell some ore material. I mean, I know I can spam like greens and like Regan greens and just spell them and just sell them or whatever. Maybe that's an idea. Get on me that way. But I'm not there right now, so I'll just have a look. Oh, 622. Just have a look what we've got here. So we've got 3 unknowns. So I'll get this one. This one that costs 500. I don't need the gold ticket, of course. The others are absolutely pointless. No point, even if you couldn't duplicate them. 100 GP for a turbo ether is ridiculous. Yeah, so there's 500, 1,000, 2,000. So I need at least 3,500. So I'll buy this one first. And oh, how cruel! How cruel! I didn't know what it was. That's so cruel. Oh well, I guess that was a carob nut. Okay, that's alright. It's okay. I can get another 3,000 GP from that guy later. For now though, just gonna go up the Chocobo Square. We need to get our green and our blue to an A class. Right, so okay. Green. Short. So it takes three races to get to about 3 races to get to B class. Don't know how long it's going to take to get to A class. Six. Okay. So I need to do 12 chocobo races now. Yeah, this is what the whole chocobo side quest is like. And you can do all this before you get the airship. Not before. Once. I think it's once you've got the airship. Thing is, if you don't need to dash, there's really no point to, because you're just going to be waiting around still for whenever the next chocobo arrives. Okay, and I get a bolt plume! Hooray! It doesn't matter. Oh right, okay. I suppose I should do this first because I do get GP for doing these races. So. I guess I'll see how much GP I end up with at the end of all this. Because we've got to do 12 chocobo races now. That is at least, you have to win 12 chocobo races. You have to win 12. And then you've got the, hold on, I'm just going to check my notes here. So after we've done this green and blue, we need to mate them, and then we'll make a black chocobo. And then we need to find a wonderful chocobo. That's one we need to catch. And then we'll have to let one of them free to make space. And then we'll need to make the black and the wonderful one to make a gold one. And now we wait. Okay. I don't know if the numbers actually indicate the value of a prize. So 1, 2 and 3. Let's take the GP. How much do I get? 10. Okay. Hopefully when she's in B class, the races will offer better items and I can get more GP that way. Okay, don't forget, turn to manual, hold R2 and R1 to constantly increase your, like to speed up the recovery of your stamina, and hold square to do a faster run. Man, the graphics on that stamina bar aren't very good, are they? It's like there's a gap in the side of them. Yep. So that's a quarter of the races we need to do right now. So I think the black and the wonderful chocobo, when I get those, I don't know if I need to I don't know if I need to train them up at all. Oh no, I do. I need to get to S rank with them both. Never mind. So that's going to be what? After this 12, it's going to be another 18. Okay then, she's in B rank. As you can see, the background changes and the gift list has got different icons. Okay, so these ones will be a bit harder. But I'm not going to... I'm still doing the same thing as I normally do, but I'm not dashing yet. I will dash at some point. I think the stamina is actually kind of like... cumulative? Is that the word I'm looking for? I don't think so. Quadratic, exponential, in that it acts both as... So if I dash here, right? You kind of want to do it at the end. Because, yeah, a low stamina bar. When the stamina bar is low, you run faster. You run slower as well. Like a normal run becomes slower. But I'm still at the point now where I'm clearly far ahead of all the others. Hopefully I'll get some good amount of GP from it as well. Not really. Yep. So yeah, it's just going to be this for a while. See, the thing is, how I see it is, grinding is more fun than this. Like, people will complain about grinding, but I genuinely think that, like, I would much rather just be, like, running in circles, fighting enemies, getting experience and AP for my materia. I mean, I am doing this because, you know, for one, completion, but for two, also, I got some really good materia at the end of it. It's going to be really helpful for me. So I am doing it for the reward. It's not like, you know, it's like I'm doing actions and I am getting rewards for it. But at the same time, the reason, like, I prefer grinding is I feel like there's more, like, even if it is just like killing easy enemies, there's more involvement in it, and there's more of a visual feedback. Oh, I can get a materia here. Do you see that enemy away? That's a materia. Oh, I didn't mean to take the item. If I do win the materia, I want to make sure that I take it. Okay, that adds a little bit of excitement to this, I guess. I mean, not now. I don't care about Ether, High Potion, or any of those things. But I'm going to keep my eye out to see if the enemy aware materia appears. Yeah, enemy aware, if you probably guessed it. It's a materia that reduces random battles. Doesn't cut them out entirely, but does reduce them. If you cut them out entirely, you wouldn't be able to get AP for it outside of, like, bosses and story events. And we get the High Potion. Okay. Okay, well, I have many chances to get that enemy aware materia. Okay, 15 GP. Okay, so that Chocobo's in the A rank now. That's very good. Now to do the same with the blue one. Does look a bit strange now that I'm used to seeing the green one. Although, to be honest, I'm not actually looking at the screen most of the time when I'm doing these races. Dum ba da bum 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 da bum bum bum. Should maybe spend a bit of time looking at the scenery. Ooh, Crystal Cave. We've got the bridge. Well, not just yet. There's the bridge. Made of the big logs. And here we have the end. After this space bit. Imagine you were doing the long track. Speaking of which, do you ever... Here's some thought. Do you ever feel like certain things in games can have a bit of a... can develop a bit of a mysterious quality to them? Not based on how rare or difficult they are to see, but just how the fact that they are unappealing enough means you're less likely to see them, so that if you do see them, it's a bit of a... well, kind of a mystery, I suppose. But not strictly so. I mean, yeah, I suppose a mystery. Like, it's a bit of a mystery in the sense that it becomes easier to forget, but also it gains this weird status as like, oh, this rare thing, when it's not rare at all. So, like, the example in this game is the long track. Because if you know what you're doing on this game, you're going to be playing on the short track. You're going to be playing on the short track all the time because it's faster. But there are things on the long track. But if you are playing on the short track all the time, you're not going to see them. So it's very easy to forget what's there. And I remember, like, earlier on in this playthrough, I put, you know, I bet on a chocobo earlier and they went through the long track. And it was like, just a whole bunch of things. It was like, I don't remember any of this. Another example is there's a game called Penny Races. I mean, there's several games called Penny Races. It's like it's based on the Churro Cube franchise. But on the PS1 game, Penny Races, one of the earliest, like the second track on the list that you have like right at the start is Tunnel, and it's this racetrack that takes place entirely in this tunnel. And there's a shortcut at one point where it's like you're heading towards a barrier, but the barrier's kind of misaligned and you can just go straight through it. And through it, you can just clip through the wall. And it's not like a glitch. It was like intentionally built. So you enter like this cave and you like go through this cave as like a shortcut and then you appear out the other side. So that is like, that becomes, once you know it's there, that becomes like your base reference point. So when you think of that, that's what you think of. You don't think, you stop thinking of it as secret, it's just part of the level. And I remember last time I played that game, I went to... One second, let's just get this next race sorted, so don't get distracted. Okay, blue. Yeah, so this racetrack in Penny Races, I'd gone through that secret tunnel so many times. I forgot what the main path was like, where if you didn't go that way, what it looked like. And so I decided I'm gonna like have a race there. I'm just gonna go like the normal way because I hadn't been there for so long. And that part of the racetrack, there was windows at the side of the tunnel, and there aren't windows at any other part on the track. So I remember seeing the windows, and I was just like, "Oh right, windows! You can see outside." Even though that was just the normal track, it wasn't like a secret area, it was the opposite of secret. I was doing the secret thing, that was the normal one. But to me, because I'd gone the secret way so many times, just because it was just so much more appealing than the normal route, I just completely didn't see the normal route for so long that I completely forgot it. I completely forgot what was there. So when I did see it, it was like a surprise. Another example is a game called Tearaway Thomas, which was my first ever game. A game I did on the Amiga. It's basically, it was meant to be like a Sonic ripoff, I think. But it was a good game for what it was. There's a level, like there's an ice world, like there's 4 worlds and the 4th world is an ice world, and there's some point in the game where you, hold on once again, I'm just going to make sure I do this correctly. Okay, so I've got 3 more races with this one. Okay, no enemy aware materia available here. So, yeah, so throughout the game you get these stars that you can collect that will skip you over a few levels. And there's one on the first level, and I've learned to never get that one because you can get lives on the... I mean, it is a difficult game, so lives actually really do make a difference. But you can gather like points which will give you lives on the first few levels, because they're easy enough, as it were. But there's a level much later on where there's a star skip, as it's called, on a later level, where if you don't get it, the next couple levels are so hard. They're really hard. Like really tight time constraints and really fast moving platforms. But because I'd skipped it so many times, actually seeing that level with the fast-moving platforms, it was oh, 30 GP. Okay then. Yeah, I'd skipped over this level so many times that seeing it, it was like a dark secret. Man, it's a really good game. It's that game is a really good game. I think it's of a particular era where, you know, games were. It's what I call one-shot games. Games where there's no save feature, you just start from the beginning every time, and you can complete it just in one session, but what the challenge is, like, the difficulty. You don't really get those games anymore. So it's a different style of game. And I have to say, I am certainly happy that we ended up with games that didn't do that. Like, you know, my favourite games are RPGs, like this game here, Final Fantasy VII. So, I'm certainly someone who appreciates long-form games, absolutely. My favourites are all, like, very long-form games. But I'd certainly think there's a quality to the short-form, one-shot games that we don't really see now. Okay, so I think this is the last one that I need for M Blue. Bum ba da bum bum bum. Again, no enemy aware materia. Hopefully when I get the black and the wonderful chocobo, they will be better. I think this is the last race I need for this one. So I might do a bunch of battles before I can breed them. Firefang? Not what I want. Okay. So that chocobo is in rank A. Good to know. Right, let's get out of here. Let's get out of here, save. Maybe have to do some fights. If I do, I'll head back to Badil, try and get Barrett and Tifa their limits up. Oh, hello, Johnny. Yeah. I'm pretty sure, I mean, that looks like Johnny. Okay. Save. Right, gonna go back to the farm. I will save again once I get there, I know. Because I think I'll have to do some fights. Alright. Alright, well, in that case, let's go and do some fights. Medial, here we come. Medial area. Just because these guys, like, can dish out a lot of damage. I could, if I wanted to, get the green and the blue chocobo to... Actually, let's go in the forest. I could, if I wanted to, get the green and the gold chocobo to go and get me some of the materia from the caves. But I'm okay right now. They do have Furion, don't they? Yes. Tifa and Barret have Furion. That's what I need. Tifa's got so much less HP than Barret. Okay, Cloud, just Mega Elixir. Okay, I'll wait till they both get their limits up. And then I think I'll big guard the enemy. Just to give them both a chance to use their limits, I guess. Come on, hit Barret. No, hit Barret. What you doing? Okay. Cloud, you big guard them. Tifa. Okay. Hopefully they can survive this. Okay. I'm actually putting these 10 or so battles I need to do. I am actually putting them to good use. I'm not just outside. Ungamax, there you go. Actually, it should be Angamax. That's a mistranslation that they did fix in the PC version. There's a few translations that they fixed in the PC version, like Kujata is called Kujata. They didn't change this guy R6 or Aerith's name or anything like this. Or like, you know, from Aerith to Aerith. They didn't do that. But they did change some things. So they did change Ungamax to Angamax. And Angamax is really good. It's just like lots of hits, and it's a first animation as well. It's just like rapid fire shots. But anyway, what that means is that we can now give Catastrophe to Barret. Hooray! Well done, Barret. You've served your purpose. Now we can swap you out. Swap you out for Red. Now, how's Red doing? Does he need... Oh, he needs kills. I think. Yeah, I think he's the only one left that needs kills. So... Tifa, you can have cover. Yeah. So this is okay. So I'm just gonna let Tifa use her limit break a bit more. And once I've done that with Tifa, I can either get Sid or Yuffie out. Oh, these guys. Oh, Red, I didn't give you any. I didn't give you any materia. I didn't do anything of the sort. Okay, so let's check the equipment. So I'll give you a ribbon and mistyle. Sure thing. Spring gun clip. Well, there's his ultimate weapon. Behemoth horn. Yeah, sure thing. I don't think it really makes much difference. Okay, Barret. I think it's just a clean exchange. Although I should have really taken Barrett's equipment off there. It might not be a clean exchange because you need kills, don't you? So no, that's fine. Don't know what Throw's doing on there. Okay, plus is fine. Alright. Okay, yeah, this is good. Tifa's got cover on as well, so she's going to cover a lot. It does mean I probably would have to heal up quite a bit though. So I've got a Mega Elixir ready. Oh wait, no, it's on wait mode. Yeah, I can't do that. No, I'm not going to Big Guard. No point. Tifa. And hit, yeah. Oh, alright then. There's still one surviving. That's... Red, just attack it. Well, that didn't do much, did it? Okay, that's fine. It's going to take a little longer since there's only one of them left, but... Yeah, can't go into a sub-menu there. That'll cause it to be enter wait mode. Just going to let it hit Tifa a few times. No, actually, I won't. Just kill it. So I need to do this for Tifa. I need to do this for Tifa, and then I need to get a bunch of kills with Red, and then do it for Red, and then I can finally use my final team. Not these guys, not these guys. Red, just beta them. I don't know how far away Red is from learning his next limit break. Do you notice how some of the tree, like the texture that you use for the trees, there's different types. So the ones around here look a little bit more like palm trees, I guess. Okay, come on. Press the wrong button there. Just holding square so I can see Tifa's limit bar go up. Oh, well, no, her health. It's covering her health. Okay, Tifa. Yep. Okay, kill as few as possible, please. 2 left. Okay. That's not so bad. Okay, Tifa, use that one more time. And hopefully you'll have the next limit break. Come on, one more hit. Okay. Okay. Red. Okay. Nice! Meteor strike gained. Right. Tifa. Let's give you... Where is it? Final Heaven. Yeah, that is it. That's it. I've learned my final limit break. Let's... switch you... First of all... Let's just set it to level 4. Fine. And now I can swap you out. Let's exchange. Tifa. Now. I want Sid or Yuffie? You know what? Yuffie. But I'll move. Oh, no. Swap these two here. Okay. And Tifa, you can just pick up a bronze bangle. Fine. Take off the ribbon as well. Right, so I mean, Yuffie only level 51. Look, Katie and Yuffie are both level 51. That is, I mean, Katie is always going to be the one that's lagging behind, but even still, the difference between level 60 and level 51 isn't like huge. I mean, it is big, but it's not massive when you consider how little I've used. When you consider how little I've used Kate Sith, the back-seated people. If I can come up with the right words, the folks on the bench, as it were, they still gain half the experience, so they still come quite a bit of the way. So Yuffie, you're still at level 1. With your limit break, you need kills. They all need kills right now. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay, let's rearrange this. Let's get them sorted. Get them properly set up. Cloud, you can stay as you are, I think. Okay. I want them both. Actually, a weapon. Oh, Rising Sun, maybe? Okay, I'll give you the Rising Sun. Okay, Edding Court. Let's give you... So you're going to be using magic. Yeah, I'll give you... could give you a ribbon, but there's also... magic plus spirit plus 30. Red, you can have the ribbon, that's fine. Do I have another ribbon? Cloud, what are you doing exactly? Alright. No, that's fine. That's... Oh! No, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. Right, so, Yuffie. What do I want to level up fast? So stuff I want to level up fast is probably not much. I think HP Absorb. Has someone got HP Absorb? You do. Oh, that's only triple growth weapon. Okay. That makes more sense. So, oh, that Magic Plus is mastered. Okay, right. Tell you what, both of you have an enemy skill. You have that one. You know, you have that one. And you have that one. Okay. Red's going to be attacking and all that, so you can have the mastered cover, you can have a counter attack. You can have... Is this double? No, okay. Steel as well. No, actually, I want added cut with steel. Sheer double cut W item, maybe? Maybe not. We've already got cover. Long ranged, absolutely. Tell you what, you can have a restoring and all. Man, I've got two. You know what? That's fine. I put the weak ones on. That's okay. Oh, MP Absorb. Actually, hold on. No, MP Absorb can go on Yuffie. MP Turbo. And... MP Absorb. I don't think I really care what I have them with. But I'll just put an Ultima on there. It's like, I mean, I'm not gonna be using enemy skills, aren't I, really? That's pretty pointless. Okay. Stick a lot of summons on, I guess. Look at the HP drop. No. just stick a whole bunch of stuff on. It honestly does not really matter at this point. As long as there's a few things they can do. Steel with added cut. Do I have another steel material? No, but just stick on a throw. Just for the vitality, I guess. Alright. It's rough, I know, but just doing what I can. I mean, Red's going to be leaving my party once I've got all that stuff set up. All that limit break stuff sorted. Alright, man, I've just hit the 40-hour mark. Okay. So, that's everything for now, so thank you for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye!